Bishop, thank you so much for joining us this morning. In your statement, you also say, after years of state capture and unethical governance, my question is, why are you only speaking up now when you're aware that this has been taking place for such a long time?
No, it's definitely not true that we're only speaking up now. We have always done that. I think you will. Viewers will remember that we mounted a very comprehensive study in 2016 and published our report in 2017 of what we call the Unburdening Panel. We received a lot of information from people who had been in a situation that forced them to collaborate and or facilitate corruption. And we're actually going to do something similar this time, and we'll be announcing the measures of this in the coming week, because we believe that every South African should participate in cleaning up the environment. There is no way that we are going to allow corruption to be the identity of our society. We will make sure that we give everybody the space to participate in a massive anti-corruption campaign, and that we think that those people that are responsible for this unthinkable theft of money intended to fight COVID must go to jail.
So, the people that we are speaking about, we know they call them COVIDpreneurs. I mean, are well aware that this, what they're doing is not correct. What makes you think, they're going to listen this time around?
Well, we're not asking for anybody to listen. We're asking for the South Africans to take responsibility for ensuring that those who don't listen go to jail.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about the unburdening panel. You want to reopen that. Explain that to us, the unburdening panel.
Well, it will probably be different. I mean, the unburdening panel was the South Africa only project back then. And it was really an opportunity for people to share their experiences, and based on that, we would then be able to uncover. But then at the time, we did not have the law enforcement opportunities that we have. We believe we might be able to have today. What we did then was to channel people to the public protector. Others would channel them to the Human Rights Commission, and we'll channel some of them to the police. But it did not have the same effect as we believe is possible when we have the whole of society participating, everybody in their corner having a space and opportunity to participate. And that's what we want to be able to do. We want to do a massive campaign that we think it will enable South Africans not to just feel frustrated and helpless, but also to be able to say, hey, I can do something about it.
You also talk about building an ethical state. Are you do you speak with the state about this, the politicians, the ruling party?
No, if you invite or hire a technician or an engineer to come and do something, or something in your house, and you do not yourself take responsibility for what they are supposed to do, you cannot blame them for being a shoddy job. So all we're saying here is that South Africans must take responsibility for what they expect in government, because if they don't, then they cannot expect accountability for what they themselves are not taking responsibility for.
Okay, so we're calling on South Africans to take responsibility. You're also looking to name and shame the corrupt, support and strengthen honest public servants. That's an interesting point, because, we talk a lot about corruption and so forth, Bishop, but there are many public servants, many people in private industry who are very honest and do their jobs diligently.
Exactly, and that is why we need to make sure that those people that are doing a good job feel that their space is expanded and that they in fact are appreciated. And that is why we must shame those who don't, so that their space is limited.
You're calling for transparency as well. This is where I was talking about your engagement with government, because you want to demand transparency, that the budgets for all COVID-19 related contracts at all levels are made public. That's a call you have to make to government. Are they going to listen to you?
well, we do not know, but we think it's possible. We think it is possible. It is not too much to ask. I mean, really, if I'm spending your money, I should be able to say how I spent it.
Well, listen, you make a very good point, Bishop. But it's we've seen things go the other way. But thank you so much, and we wish you good luck in your campaign, Bishop Malusi Mpumlwana, there from he's General Secretary of the South African Council of Churches.